Hey everybody, welcome to another Game Informer stream. My name is Marcus Stewart and I am joined by special guest Kyle Hilliard.
Hello. I don't know what I'm doing here. I turned my lights red and scary, so that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, you've just killed a man with your bare hands off screen. And a very, very special guest, former Game Informer editor, now head of the Indie Informer, Jill Grodt. Hello.
Hello, everyone. I want to believe that Kyle and I are like the red-headed angel and devil on your shoulder. So he'll say all the, like bad advice, like, yeah, you can jump over that cliff, and I'll be like, no, well, there's a creature around the corner.
I like the sound of that a lot as I start unloading gunfire.
There are some choices, actually, like here and there. Not huge choices, right? Like narrative choices. They come up occasionally in the game, but they're not. They don't change things. Like there was one instance where it's like, should you fight this guy? Do you want to like threaten this guy and start fighting him, or maybe try to have a discussion with him? And you'll just need to do what I did, Marcus, when you get to that point. Just fight him. Just do what I did. Just fight him.
Okay, well, look, already being a bad influence, I appreciate that. Hello, Chad. I see Cameron Winkler saying afternoon. First off, let us know if everything looks and sounds okay. As far as I can tell, it looks fine, but, I mean, you guys are watching on Twitch. We sound good, as far as you know?
Well, I'm not listening because I've just cacophonous thing to figure out. But yeah, please chat if the audio is.
As I do this melee sort of like barrage here, I did go into the system, and I think when I was playing my own, I think I dropped the game audio down. That was for when I was kind of doing it for personal, because I was listening to something else. But yeah, I can jack it back up if.
I'm gonna mute you guys.
All right. Oh, by the way, so I've just finished the tutorial. Or at least I assume I did, because I got the notification that's like, hey, people can play with you now. So right. And two people two people that I just met got sucked into this rock, and it was very distressing. Apparently, he cared a lot more than you would think for people that he's only known for like an hour. But yeah, so now that's what I'm going from there, and I actually don't know where to go. Do I interact with this?
You're going go left.
Oh wait, well, hold on, I touched it.
Oh yeah, that's just your checkpoint. Yeah.
It's gonna reload your ammo. It's gonna make health, but also make all of your enemies that you just killed come back to life.
Right, all few of them. All right, I think this looks important. It's like a it's asking me for something I don't have. All right, let's go the other way. So yeah, Remnant II. Kyle, you reviewed this, so you're the only one that's finished it. Jill, you and I have started playing it recently, and by, at least for me, recently is today. And I think you said you're at roughly the same point that I am.
I don't trust this place.
Yeah, I'm past the tutorial. I've gotten enough stuff to like upgrade some of my stuff, but I'm still fairly early on.
Okay. And did you play the first game? Because I did beat the first game. Is this your first one, or did you?
Yeah, this is the first one I jumped into, so I don't know if there's any like lore I should know about, but I've been kind of not that invested in lore.
I don't think anyone's ever said that about Remnant games. I'm like, shooting is fun. The story, I'm like, it's there.
Well, the thing that it has a game of sort of like interdimensional travel, right? Like, which that's cool. Like it's one of those things where it's like of the game. I kind of found interesting in the sense of like, where am I? What is this place? Who are these people? Oh my god! Other worlds. And that stuff is cool.
What I stumble into?
Which is like sort of the motivations of these characters.
Oh wait, no, I didn't want to leave.
That stuff didn't really make a radical impact on me, if that makes sense. Like a cool world, cool alternate dimension stuff, but it's like, I don't know, these characters are fighting trees and stuff.
Those little tree fighters. I don't even know if I'm like going critical path? I assume I am, unless there's branching paths, but I didn't expect to run into like weird, like ghostly, like they kind of look like the angels from Diablo, because they have the weird stringy wings.
Or maybe Darksiders.
Oh yeah, they have that too.
Is it over?
Which, I mean, that would make sense for this studio. The former Darksiders.
Well, I mean, the way the
peeps.
story is set up, you could almost end up in like the
Don't tempt me.
Different levels will have like radically different looking enemies, which is cool. Like,
Yeah.
these angel guys are here, but like you might be fighting robots in a few hours, you know?
I started out fighting robots, so I'm really.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so
I
this
didn't
is
fight
not where I
robots.
started either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I have not seen robots. I mean, I've only done a tutorial, so I fought the things in the tutorial, which I assume are the same for everyone else. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, those are probably the same. But it was funny because you started this, Marcus, and I was like, wow, you're much further than I thought you would be at this stage. But it's like, oh no, you just haven't. It's like the third, fourth level that
Start here. All right.
I was born in playing.
I don't believe that's how I phrased
That's
that.
exactly what happened. No questions.
I believe you invited yourself, actually. Not that we don't love it.
But
Also, I
both
died.
Kyle and I have it on. Right, so we were hearing comments, and I decided different classes. I totally thought you would.
No, I'm Gunslinger, the one that's like a cowboy. I just have a special armor set that I guess the code that I got was like I don't know if everyone has this to start with, but I'm assuming I got like a deluxe edition code because it came with like 3 full outfits that seemed kind of special, and this is just one of them that I'm wearing. But yeah,
I thought the same thing. I thought that I actually went gunslinger. I have a suspicion of what you went with, Jill, which is the sort of class that gives you a dog. That makes sense.
100%. I picked a class that has a dog. Why wouldn't you pick the class that has a dog?
I kind of had to wish. Jill, your voice is low on stream apparently.
Yeah, both Jill and I are apparently low. If you can bump us a little bit.
Okay, hold up.
Don't get killed by anything in the meantime.
Yeah, they will sneak up on you, so be careful.
Oh, I should try to. All right, feel free to talk as I'm raising.
Hello. Yeah, my experience with the game, which is I was playing it a little early, but there were other reviewers playing the game, so I did get to play quite a bit of online play, is literally everyone else picked the dog class. Every person I encountered had a dog with them, except for me. I was the gunslinger. Because I was very focused on trying to find a class that I could be successful with alone, because I prefer playing alone in general. And the dog class was more about, like, being a good person and helping other people, which... I waste my time with that. I'm playing the devil in this stream.
In this scenario, yeah.
Yeah. Does Kyle or do you guys can you hear the other two? Everyone?
Yeah, how are we doing, chat? Let me know if you can hear me. I am not.
Well, it's still quiet. All right. Let's
I
do
can't
some.
turn up too much on my end, unfortunately.
Yeah. You can try to put the mic as close to my face as humanly possible. Blah blah
Yeah.
That
blah.
helps. That turns you up.
Let me
I
see.
am, and I'm just gonna shout. That's about as loud as I get. I'm not a very loud
Oh, gosh.
spoken person.
Yeah, that is better.
Someone said that was better, Jill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bert,
Thank you so much, chat. You guys are great.
for you.
Yeah,
at
Marcus.
least.
Just so everyone understands, you are going through little growing pains with your new setup. You got a new PC and everything, so we have to reset all the stream settings and everything. So.
Yeah, this is only the second stream. Excuse me, I've done with this new setup, so my old settings are kaput. How about so Jill's better? Is Kyle better?
Like Jill was able to fix it on her end because she moved. the mic.
I've raised Kyle up on Discord.
I'm basically eating the mic at this point.
Yeah, how's
It's food in my
Kyle?
mouth.
Oscar says better. Kyle's
Ky-
quiet. Yeah, I'm always a little quiet.
Yeah.
It's because we want you guys to listen. Lean in.
Kyle's still quiet, a little better.
Gosh.
Du-du-du-du-du.
How close my mic was, and I tried to take a drink, and I bumped my mic, so I apologize, everyone.
That's fine. Let's see. How about now for Kyle? Kyle, can you
Hello.
recite the Gettysburg Address for a bit?
Go ahead.
Raise you up?
Score in 7 years. Is that the Gettysburg Address?
That's
Yes, you're off to a good start. Yes.
Okay.
And everyone knows the rest. Let's see. I want.
It's not a long speech, actually. It's actually a pretty short speech.
I'm trying to remember it.
But people only remember the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers the
I think it
middle
goes
part.
4 and 7 years ago. Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. And then after that, I think it says, now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or nation so conceived. It looks like I'm reading, but I'm actually just deep in thought.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you've
Stretches
done this
of my
before,
memory.
and you just had to kind of like kick the engine, remember it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those. Is that good? Is that help? Is the
Oh
volume?
yeah,
good?
yeah. Basically, this
okay.
was just to confirm that Kyle is better. So it sounds like you are. Oh, is this armor? Can I steal?
Oh, you got it on your right. You got it on your right.
Oh, this is a dead end. Oh wait, where's my weapon mod? I got like a shotgun mod that I. Oh god, I can't do that.
No.
Yeah. Hit the bumpers.
I would-
Hit the bumpers.
Yeah, sorry, they're not letting right.
Go, Marcus, go!
Wait, I thought I healed. Okay, you
it
sound
is
good
not-
now, Kyle. By the way, apparently.
Okay,
So.
good.
Everyone sounds good is what I'm getting.
Yay, we've done it!
Okay, that's 2 deaths, man. This is like the old Souls super replays from like a year or so ago. This is,
Yeah.
to bring
I don't
back.
mean to alarm you, Marcus, but this game borrows liberally from Souls in
Yes.
a way that benefits it.
Oh, you see a headshot, by the way?
Yeah, that's nice. But the
See-
I don't know what else to call it. The Estus flask, let's just call it what it is like so slow. Like it is so much slower. Than
It is
Yeah.
so frustrating.
I think the
That's
first game was
design.
kind of like that too, but I think you're close to it.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
I also had teammates.
It's
the
on
first
purpose.
time.
It's-
Oh my god, what was that?
It's one of those things that I was just like, I wish I could go a little faster.
Yeah, he should maybe like not keep it on his back. Maybe if he tied it to his front, because he has the reach behind him, pull it out. Like maybe if he strapped it across his chest, or maybe he could get like what's the little water bottle backpacks that bicyclists
Oh,
have?
like a
Camelback.
camelback.
With the little like a camelback. He just has a straw in his mouth all the time, so you can just sip on the health.
I mean, I feel like he could
hands-free.
do with just being like a little motivated. Like, oh no, I'm dead. Go a little
It's just
faster.
no sense of urgency whatsoever.
Yeah. I at first thought that my healing was just like bugged or something because I kept like rapidly hitting it, like please heal, and it just redoes the animation every time you hit the button.
And I think if it's anything like the first games, I've slowly been remembering how the first game was as I've been playing this because it's been a few years. But there's probably a perk that you can upgrade to make you heal faster because the first game had like perks for everything. I was like, oh, do you want to do this better or that better? And I'm pretty sure there was one that was like, hey, you can heal a little faster. So that's
Yeah.
probably why.
I never came across one in my playthrough, but it's probably there. I mean, there's so many different variables you can find in the world that I'm sure I probably only found like 10%. You know.
All right, clear that room, by the way.
You did great.
Congrats.
No, I was gonna go look at that goblin armor, but where was that? Does this show you where you died last? Is that with that exclamation mark?
The big X,
is?
red
Oh no,
X.
that's the
should be.
primary. Oh, death location.
Remember
okay.
if it- yeah, I think it does. Actually, I do like the map system. I think it works
Oops.
well, and it kind of fills in as you explore in a nice
Right.
way.
Yeah.
I borrowed from Dark Souls, but also like the map system especially seems to be borrowed from like Returnal. There are a lot of Returnal vibes going on in this game, especially with some of the creatures and bosses where you're really just like dodging and getting out of the way of projectiles. So yeah, I like this map the same way I like Returnal's map, but it is kind of confusing to me a little bit sometimes.
It can be, yeah.
But
Yeah, that the area where you started also that we're not seeing on the stream here, which is more sort of sci-fi and robotic. is very Returnal in a way that I was like, bring it on. I love getting Returnal vibes. I'm not gonna say no to those.
Yeah.
See.
I really want to get to this world now. This world looks awesome.
Yeah, this is a good start. But now I'm excited to see the worlds that you guys started with. Like, I want to see Robot Land.
Yeah, I mean that was in my review on GameInformer.com. That is truly the thing I think I was the most positive. Oh, jeez. Is how distinct the worlds are. Like they do really feel different. They don't like the enemies don't feel like, oh, here's the same enemy that looks a little different, right? Like they look different.
Okay,
they
I need
feel
that.
different.
Sorry, I'm just reacting.
Oh, you're fine.
I forgot. I always forget that you have to manually get the like pickup graphic off the screen. Where it's like, hey, you got a helmet. I'm like, okay, that can leave now. It's in the way, and I keep thinking it's gonna leave on its own. But you have to do it. Oh, this guy. All right. I'm trying to get some distance. And also, I got a status effect of one that's filling up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't like it. Oh, he's blocking my bullets.
By the end of the game, I think I actually did like the fact that you have to manually remove the icon from the screen. You know what I'm saying? When you pick something up.
So you don't.
Because because at first I was like, oh, this is annoying. Why? Like, I get this off my screen. But by the end, I was like, oh, I like that it lets me sort of engage with it at my own pace. Like stuff doesn't pop on screen, and then if I wasn't paying attention, I missed it.
Right.
Right. Okay. Oh, apparently Bartholomew dropped some tips first saying that apparently you can get a different heart with crazy fast healing.
Oh, cool. Yeah. See, I found a different heart, but it didn't move any faster. So that's cool that exists.
Apparently, and also you can change the pop-up notification in the menu so that it goes away on its own if you want.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, look at it? You got some lore? The Feast of the Forest King. One day the Forest King announced an enormous feast and invited every animal of the forest. And one of you will receive my boon, the invitation said. But whomever displeases me will receive it could be a bow or a bow. I guess depends on. Which meant a noose for every animal knew of the king's capriciousness and cruelty. So all the animals came. The Jubhawk put on his finest clothes, preening his feathers and polishing his horns. The Han fluffed its skin. What's a Han?
I think these are made up things.
I assume it's a fish, but
Someone's going to tell me that, no, these are real creatures and I'm ridiculously unaware of nature, but I'm assuming that these were all made up.
Okay. Thank you for the tier 1 subs, Holly.
Yeah.
Holly
Master subscribed.
Yeah.
Avis. Yeah, thanks, Holly Spice Wolf.
Yeah. And as a reminder, subscribe to our Twitch channel. You get access to the Game Informer Discord channel. All of us lovely people like to hang out. And also, I don't think there's... Oh, okay. I was like, was that it? Oh, this is like a whole thing. Yeah, we're not reading all that. Do you guys read, like, long books in games? Like, when you play like an Elder Scrolls game, you got all those books. Do you guys sit down and read all those?
Depends on the game.
Yeah.
Because I'll read lore notes, but we read, like, basically short stories.
For some time. Like, for Elden Ring... Elder Scrolls, there goes my brain. I did read some of them, and I didn't read all of them. And some of them are really fun and silly. So, but in a game like this, where it feels very urgent to like be running around and things might kill you at any moment, I tend not to stop and just take in the lore.
Oh, so that was my my weapon mod? Is that weird like sonic boom thing? Like, it's almost like a... If anyone's familiar with the supervillain Shocker from Spider-Man, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's
but you
favorite.
also have the sort of the quick shot thing, right, as well.
Quick shot?
Yeah, like when you do... what do you're on PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, L1 and R1, right? Doesn't kinda...
I don't know if they've taught me how to do that yet. Is that like a special move?
Yeah, I think you have it. When you are confronted by a large group, try using it.
Oh, when they're all together.
Yeah.
Also, this game is very pretty. It's Unreal Engine 5. One of the few Unreal Engine 5 games out now. So that's been cool to see.
Yeah, it looks good.
Alrighty. I think we're starting to get my bearings in here. This is my first time playing, and this is like my first like real mission, so it's like there's some like old muscle memory from the first game coming back, but Again, I didn't play the first game alone, so I don't have that the crutch. And I'm also
Right.
playing on Survivor, which is I guess is like normal difficulty. Still
I think you're doing great, Marcus.
Thank you. Let's see, where do I thinking of my map. Where am I going here? Where should I go?
The world is your oyster.
Let's see. Where did I come from? I'm starting to... Okay, that's locked. There was another locked door came across earlier. I don't think it marks locked doors. I think you have to remember, it looks like.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, usually a locked door is a shortcut, so you just kind of come around anyway. Okay. If that makes sense. Like it's not one like if I remember correctly, I wasn't really like keeping track of locked doors because often I would just go through a door and be like, oh yeah, that was that locked door from earlier. Okay.
Oh, what am I stuck on? Oh, there's a bench there. I was like, oh, it's a very long bench. I was like, why can't I move? Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. I think I gotta go back upstairs. I don't think there's a way.
So Kyle, having played this much longer than either Marcus or I, did you ever get serious use out of your sort of sidearm? Like, not the long gun.
The melee
but
weapon? Or...
No, the like shorter gun, handgun thing that all classes have, like a long gun and a short gun, I guess. And for me, I'm like, the long gun is so much better because it just does so much more damage and I'm enjoying it. Like I put a modifier on my handgun so that I would have some reason to use it, but I'm still kind of struggling to have any reason to do so. Kyle, does that change?
For me, I probably, like in terms of usage, I think it was like 90% long gun, 10% handgun. And it was like two uses for it is like you will hit points where you run out of ammo. Like that's how the game functions. Like ammo management is part of it. So there were certain boss fights where like the last few shots would be with my handgun or something like that, right? And then the other super rare use case was like if an enemy unleashed like a bunch of little weak flying enemies, right? Like that was their attack. I'm going to send 6 little flying enemies at you. I could shoot the handgun faster to take those out because I didn't need the full power of the long gun. But like truly, like it was mostly long gun. Like I think that's what they called it in the game. They called it long gun.
Right.
So yeah, you're not wrong in that assumption, and that the sidearm just kind of feels like an afterthought. It kind of is.
Right. Like,
to the point where I would even recommend just upgrading the long gun. Like, don't even worry. You can upgrade the sidearm; it's helpful. But like, if you're having to choose, like, just save up and just throw it all in the long gun.
Okay, I'm glad that you just made me feel better about all my choices in the game because I exactly did that when I went back and started upgrading stuff. I'm like, I'm just gonna make this long gun really good. I'm not gonna care about the sidearm. The only thing I did was I put a modifier that allows it to be on fire. So I'm like, in case something is like super weak to fire, maybe this will be helpful.
Also, I just realized they they like camouflage the like statues. But it didn't work, as you saw. Shot him right in his face. They're like the what are those lizard guys in Zelda that do that?
Oh,
Lizalfos?
Lizalfos.
Lizalfos. Yeah. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it.
Yeah. No one's ever said their names out loud.
Yeah.
Even Nintendo executive, the developers are like, Nintendo,
the lizards that won't be named.
Like, how many lizard guys did we put in the one level guys?
Except for that one. You guys know that original Zelda commercial from like the late '80s?
Oh, where they said all.
Yeah. Did they say Lizalfos? Did Lizalfos exist,
did they exist
back then? I don't
then?
think so.
Yeah.
That's kind of a recent Zelda enemy.
Do you remember the rap? I remember like
Octoroks, Koroks, something too, right?
That's about it. Yeah.
I want the rest of the stream just being like Kyle rapping different Zelda characters, please.
Their first appearance was Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, so they wouldn't have appeared in that commercial.
Okay. So, how do I get I gotta get up. You see, there's like that second floor, but
Yep.
it's like detached. Is there like a? Because there's that wall that has carvings. Because it looks like that's like, I'm assuming it's sort of a portal that warps you from that door to that door. But
Let me
that
see your map,
door.
map again. Look,
That's gonna be
the
like
big-
a
So you see where the unexplored markers are?
Yeah.
And you see how there's a door on the bottom floor where I can access, and then there's that whole top section that doesn't have a connecting like staircase or anything. So I assume that that doorway will sort of warp me up there. But that, from what I remember, that doorway is like a weird like wall mark, and when I interacted with it, it prompted me with like an item.
Like a mask.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you started.
Well, I have
though,
a
right?
mask, but I don't think is that mask a. It looked like it was a key item, but I don't know if it was one I could use. I can go back there real quick.
Yeah, go
but-
try. I think that's what you do with it.
Okay.
I always had luck kind of looking at the map and just looking for like hallways with tinges of red, like because the way the map
Yeah.
fills is it's like red until it fills in, you know.
Oh, there is one.
Yeah, it's like a fog of war.
There's one
You're
on
right,
the left with that weird, like,
Yeah, like
Oh,
that.
where
that looks
tree
promising.
looking thing is. Whatever. Is that
That's
on the
probably
same
where you need to
floor?
go.
Oh wait, that's on the second floor. I need to go up here,
Ooh.
and then. Oh wait, hold on.
But you did
Red
pick up a
underneath.
mask. You said you do have a mask.
I have, yeah, I have
Yeah, go see if
this
you can use
thing,
it on that.
this weird
on
like
that switch.
like scroll looking mask.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need like two. There's like another one you need to pick up. I
Ah.
think.
Yeah.
But yeah, go. There's like a spot for the mask by the lever. You can go try it. Maybe that is all you need.
Wait, what lever?
Like straight ahead, right?
Alright, so this is what I was talking about before, where you see there's a door here.
Oh, no.
Or at least I assume it will become a door. Oh wait! Okay. Wait. Oh wait, no,
What?
I don't have it.
This,
I
yeah,
thought,
no, you don't have the thing that you need.
I thought because it defaulted on. I was like,
It
oh,
popped
maybe
up,
this is
yeah.
it. Yeah, okay.
No,
They
no,
tricked
no,
me. All right, but
Okay.
I
Yeah, go to that little hallway, that little red hallway.
The little red hallway. My favorite Judy Blume book. All right, trying to figure out how. I'm trying to kind of work backwards.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up. Okay, that next room that has the staircase. It's weird because, like, you know, Souls games usually don't have maps ever, so you kind of have to
Yeah.
just remember this all in your head.
To a fault, I would argue. Not my favorite sort of, shortcoming that people. I love how hard they are, and that you don't really know where you're going.
Well, I was gonna say that I was almost gonna maybe argue, like, would it be easier if I didn't have a map? 'Cause the thing about Souls game, maybe because I've played enough of them where I'm just like accustomed to it, is that the benefit is that you're not in the menu every 2 seconds trying to be like, wait, am I going the right way? You're
Right.
like, you take 2 steps and then check the map to make sure you're on track. Where it's like, in Souls games, you just internalize it, so you're like, oh, I know where to go. I know, take a
Right.
left here. It's a little more organic, I guess, but.
I think the design in Souls games are meant for that as well, whereas this is definitely very labyrinthy and meant to be popping in so you can see the map and if you've seen the Fog of War stuff. Ooh.
What did it do?
I think that's very trusting of your character to just see like a shining bowl of some kind of liquid and just like, hey, I'm just gonna see
Hey,
what that does.
listen, he's seen Harry Potter. He's like, oh, that's the pensive. I know what this is. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see Voldemort's childhood or something.
Yeah, but there's another thing in the Harry Potter universe that you drink out of that just like nearly kills you, right? And Dumbledore did that.
Yeah, you don't want to drink that one.
That, by the way, I think kind of slowly creeps your health up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Wait, it's like a regen effect.
kind of, but it's like
You can kind of see it moving.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not really like a. It wouldn't be reason. I mean, I guess you could just drink from it and stand by it, and then take another sip after the timer runs out. You know,
I was gonna say it gets you.
takes so long that it's better to just take a sip and then go.
Yeah.
Do something.
So my first melee weapon were like these really fun claw digger things, but unfortunately the way that the attack worked was they were really horizontal, so I could never kill any barrel or like
Oh no.
pottery or anything because I would always be going right over them. I'm like, please, to my partner who's playing with me, like, can you break this thing for me, please? Oh,
Do the bumpers, Marcus. L1, R1.
you got it. You got it.
Oh, he got reach. Take this. Wait, is that it? Okay. I was like, something happened.
Yeah.
Was I supposed
There
to
you
keep
go.
firing there? Oh.
No, you killed him.
You got it. You
Like,
got it.
So it took all, you know, you didn't have to shoot anymore. That's why it's good to use it with like a group, because he'll like, or your guy will keep shooting.
All right, we're doing good. Look at this. We got a little, what is it, a little lab or something? A little cellar?
Yeah, totally above board. Nothing weird happening here. Don't think about that chunk of
No,
meat
they're
that was
just-
on that.
They're just aging some meat and some wine.
Yeah, everyone's having a good time in this cellar.
Probably some cheese wheels down here.
Cheese wheels.
Let's see.
All right, so you got your L1, R1 attack back already. So
Okay, so it comes back pretty fast.
yeah, that's like one of those things. I was kind of late in the game before I was really being precious about it.
Right.
But then after a certain point, I was like, I just use this all the time. It comes back quickly. Why am I being so careful?
Oh, nice juke there.
So, Kyle, do you remember what the other classes were? I remember there being a tank.
Yeah, it was like I don't remember the names is the thing, because I went gunslinger just because I was like, it seemed very focused on offensive sort of, you know, benefit, gave you like sort of endless ammo in some scenarios and stuff like that. And then you picked the
Handler.
dog class, right, which is more about healing teammates, and the dog will heal you as well, I believe.
Right. It's really nice when you've fallen down in the dog, and I'm like, don't worry about rezzing me. The dog is gonna get me.
That is nice.
But also like, it is all of my benefits can be, not all of them, but a lot of them are about my teammates being able to use my benefits as well.
Mm.
So like anybody who's within 10 meters of me or whatever can run faster, or, you know. The dog will actually attack things too, so it works nice if you have not a full party, because it kind of attracts aggro and will attack itself. Will itself attack, not attack itself.
Right.
Oh, I can upgrade.
I'm trying to look at what the starter class. You got gunslinger, and then the alchemist, challenger, explorer.
Oh wait, I have to go back to the place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's how this game works. You gotta like keep going back. I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to lose the
You're
thread
making progress.
of what I'm. Yeah. All right. I was gonna let you guys live and just roll out here, if you insist. Also, we got that shortcut now. Does the dog and for the dog class, does it have a? Oh God, you guys are all here. Please go down. Are they gonna come down with
Already
me?
on the elevator.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. They have wings.
That's a good scenario to use your special attack.
Use your bumpers, yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh wow, he cut me off.
You got the Marcus Stewart.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they were
no.
cut. I was hitting the L1R, but they were cutting me off. With, that's some good AI. I thought going down the elevator, they would maybe just be lazy and be like, we don't get
Not
paid
come
enough
after you.
to follow you. And
They're like looking left and right, like, you know that he knows that we have wings,
like, you
right?
just float down and stab you to death.
Is it fair to fight this guy?
It's like now he's just trapped in this little tunnel that he can't really maneuver in.
But yeah, when they filter in, Marcus. use
So
your-
did I just hold
Oh,
it?
you
And
gotta-
I thought the elevator came back up.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
I thought the elevator
So
would.
sorry, Marcus.
I thought the elevator would have like reset itself, but no, it stays down there.
No.
Okay, well.
Yeah, that's the old trick, right? When you get stuck in these situations, it's like, I think I'm gonna die. I'll go ahead and send the elevator back up.
Right. All right.
I'm gonna pull the lever.
I need to practice. All right. Do I shoot? Do I hold it and shoot? Or
You just press it once. Well, you have a different sidearm. So it's,
'cause I only got one shot off.
okay. You know what? I think because you have a different sidearm,
Right.
I think it functions differently. 'Cause where mine was like bam, 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 bam. Like I would do like 7 or 8 quick
Was
shots.
it a revolver? Because wait. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't realize I
it
was
a
about to die.
revolver, yeah.
Oh man, this is falling apart.
It's too bad that Marcus couldn't be playing on computer to have two very helpful, fellow shooters. For anybody who doesn't know, like Marcus is playing the solo, but you can't play with 3 people, and that makes it a little easier.
Although I'm not sure actually how bosses work, because I actually found in Elden Ring that when you have someone come in with you to help you with the boss fight, the boss's pool like gets bigger. Health and stuff. Yeah, like so there were some instances where actually calling in sort of a random player to help me ended up making it more difficult because we just had to fight so much longer.
Right.
It's funny because since I played the first game entirely in co-op, I actually don't know because I never fought any of the bosses on my own. So whatever it was for us, I just assumed was like the default.
Yeah.
Right. That's the same thing I'm doing in Remnant 2 is I'm playing with other people, so I have no idea whether or not Kyle had it easier or not.
Also, I need to
We'll
try.
see.
There's like a secret room up there, you see.
And by the way, easier, when I say easier, I mean like they just had maybe they had less health, right? So it was still the challenge was still there, but like
There we go. Look at that. See that secret? And another one.
nice.
This must be. Is this the exit point? Am I on that? Oh no, this is a whole other section.
Yeah, it's an item that you'll have to get to open those kind of doors.
Bartholomew in the chat says everything scales a bit harder with each additional person, but not a ton harder.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And then
Yeah.
I don't know. I always like, even if it's a huge amount of health gets added with more people, just having someone else draw the fire while you're doing something else is worthwhile.
And you can revive each other and
You guys
stuff.
see that?
Yeah.
See that guy down
Yeah.
the hallway?
He looks serious.
He looks
That's
pretty
serious
tough.
looking.
He's by himself too. That's probably how you know he's hard. Like he's enough. We don't need to send anyone else with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just start firing, man.
Well, I'm gonna wait for him to
Just go.
turn around and then get like a
No.
surprise. Well, I mean,
And
he's
use
get
your
like a
mod,
bullet
too.
off in the back of his head while he's. Oh, that is okay. Ah! Just comes right here. Oh, he does have buddies.
Oh no! Use your mod.
Yeah,
Yeah, use God of War combat approach, right? I don't know if that's how you guys played it, where you just cycle through all your magical abilities, right? Like you throw everything at them.
What? Oh, he had no health. He had like 0 health. Like he had a pixel of health left, and I was trying to. I had just pressed the melee button when I got the killing blow there.
You should have started firing on him sooner.
All right.
Hindsight's 2020. I can pretend I know that you would have been successful.
These guys. You think these when they respawn? 'Cause I don't know if I've ever seen a Souls game or any of these games like contextualize why they keep coming back and use a checkpoint. They're just like, it's video games, who cares? But like, you think they like remember that they died? Like, do they come back with like the memories and experiences of like, oh, this guy killed us again, not this time, or are they? Does it reset to whatever they were thinking at the time they originally died?
Gosh,
It's like a whole Westworld scenario that now we have to feel bad about. Is it morally okay that we're playing this game?
Because if you're like grinding, you're like, oh, these guys are easy, I'm going to grind this room for a bit. It's like they remember that you keep killing them over and over, and then there's nothing they can do to stop it.
I mean, that would be now that I've thought about it, like a Westworld game would work really well like that.
Yeah.
I would sort of really like to see that.
I mean, isn't that what people wanted when that first season came out?
My
What?
hope
A game?
was I wanted just
Yeah.
like let's do like just work with Rockstar and just make like Red Dead Redemption 2 Westworld DLC. You know, just use all that stuff and then like pull in some Westworld like you know what I mean? Like a little section of the map is like it's like you know, and how Red Dead 1 had the Nightmare DLC that wasn't really canon. Like let's just do that. You know.
I'm still mad that we've never got any single player DLC for that game.
Oh god, I would love that. I love that game. Good game.
Arthur Morgan, best character of the last generation, I would argue. Best protagonist.
I see your name in our ledger.
Why?
Well, I better be getting on.
Do you really like him better?
Than what, Marston?
Yeah.
I think so,
Ooh,
and
I
I
think I
love
do.
Marston. Like
Yeah.
I went into that game skeptical that I would like him as much as I did Marston, because I love the first Red Dead so much. But by the end of it, I was like, you know what? I think he just goes through more of an arc than John does.
But I
Yes,
think he has a
that's
more
true.
more of a conclusion, I think, which
Yeah.
I do like. I think I might. I've never really considered it. But yeah, I think I like Arthur more.
Yeah, I had that come to Jesus meeting with myself as soon as I finished the first game, because I was like, the ending hit me so hard,
Oh yeah.
and I
no,
was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, do I like him more than John? And was
See,
like,
I
yeah.
think I wouldn't. I will argue that I like the story of 2 way better. But as far as like if I were just hanging out at a saloon with someone, I would much rather be with Marston.
Arthur's a little intense. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what point in your life you're hanging out with Arthur. Like, if we're talking when he's had his sort of like, he's turned the corner, or like, hey, I think maybe
we talking
Dutch
the
is
first
full of
20 hours. Or we talking the second 20 hours.
yeah. If we're like, he's already talked to the nun, then you're like, I'll hang out with Arthur. Also, my Arthur was a sweetheart throughout the game. I played him he was pretty virtuous, so
Okay.
I would hang out with my Arthur. Okay, it's saying I can equip charms or something now. Do I have to go to that? Wait.
Yeah, I would go there because you probably go there. Or is that's where
Or
you
is that
are?
where I am?
Let's see. What? Because it usually says like you are here.
Like, I have to go back to camp to do all that stuff, right?
Consume. Yeah,
This is
just
where
tutorial
this
stuff,
is where I
you
am.
know,
Nice.
ammo box. Status effects. Yeah, this
It's
is-
telling you all kinds of things.
Oh wait, fast travel courtyard. Wait.
So it says to go there.
That's where the primary
Palace
objective
Courtyard,
is.
yes.
Yeah, do that. Go there. You must have found something
That
that
looks
lets you
great.
go to the next part.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that.
No, this looks different. Oh wait, it is. It's the top part that we saw before.
So yeah,
So, yeah,
'cause
we're here now.
Is it saying like you could now go through like a door you couldn't before or something?
Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
on the part of the map that I couldn't access before. See, because I'm on this top part now.
Yeah.
From what I-
Try that door behind you. I don't think you can get through that door yet.
Yeah.
But try it.
No. No door for me.
Okay, and then.
Oh wait, did I?
Just imagine in game you're like hitting the wall with the mask. Like, do something.
Rubbing it up against it, like, please.
Yeah, okay, this is what I was talking about earlier, Marcus.
Oh,
I think
this
you use the
is
mask
what this
here.
is. Okay.
Yeah, see on the
Oh,
ground.
there we go.
Yeah.
So I need another one. Looks like
What
a
did it say?
black one,
Okay.
and then I can use this lever to go up or down, I assume, or open that
Right.
door. All right, so we're halfway there
We're doing it.
to whatever there is.
This is a really pretty map.
Yeah, I like it. I wouldn't live here. You have to clear out all the like evil
Yeah,
angel-looking things
all the angel
first.
creatures. What if you could just make friends with them? You know? What if you got off on the wrong foot?
Yeah,
and
has
you
our
just started
characters just
shooting
tried
them?
talking to him and explaining the situation? Like, hey, I can't even call them his friends because he literally just met them. But like, hey, 2 people to help me out got sucked into the rock. Have you seen them? I'm just trying to find them, guys. I'm not here to try to ruin whatever you guys got going on here.
Nice wings. Love the look.
Let's see.
Holly Spicewolf has a good question. Who would you rather spend a zombie apocalypse scenario with, John or Arthur?
Well, John's already been through it, but
I think Arthur, though.
I think Arthur's like the more I'm on top of this, I'm gonna take care of things. John's a little more like, I don't know, I gotta figure something out.
Right.
and by figure something out, I mean shoot it in the face.
Right.
that's my go-to strategy. My Arthur had some very attractive mutton chops too, which kind of puts a point in his favor. Like in my game, he kind of had like a Hugh Jackman Wolverine thing going on for a while. It worked well for him.
That's where they got the idea for the Wolverine game. Insomniac. They saw your play.
The character designer in Red Dead Redemption 2 was like, we should make a Wolverine game.
I would like to see Wolverine in that world. I mean, technically he was alive.
Yeah, he's
he
around.
would've been alive. Yeah, he would have been around at that time. let's see. I gotta get. Okay, my next primary is down there. Oh yeah, that's right. There's still enemies there. I forgot. Forgot they respawned.
Don't forget
Yeah,
to
the
heal.
map- you cannot pause this game.
Yes.
Yeah, I felt my controller vibrating, and that's when you know things are
Some
going
trouble
down.
Okay, so as far as Holly Spiceful's question goes, I'm gonna choose to interpret who would you rather spend a zombie apocalypse with between the three of us. So if you had to choose between the three of us, like what other person would you have with you during the zombie apocalypse?
Would you rather sit in a bunker with for an indefinite amount of time? It's like, have you ever seen the movie 10 Cloverfield Lane? Which one of us would you like to go through that way? Okay, am I on the right floor? I am.
Should I watch that movie? I've never
Yeah.
seen that movie.
I remember liking that movie.
I think because the director was going to make a portal movie. What's happening with that?
Was that before or after? After
No, I mean, how movies are. People get attached to things. They never know what they're doing.
There's a Portal script sitting somewhere in like a file.
Somewhere. I'm sure there's like 20 somewhere.
But he made a portal short film, and then he did 10 Cloverfield Lane. Trachtenberg. What's he up to?
Related to Michelle?
Oh, he did Prey.
Trachtenberg?
He did the recent Predator movie that was well liked.
Oh,
Okay.
I completely forgot about that. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it, but people seem to like it quite a bit, right?
I think it's because the name doesn't have Predator, so it doesn't stick.
Right.
You know? Because at first I thought
he's-
you were talking he was involved with like the arcane game Prey.
Yeah, I was
Right,
like,
exactly.
oh.
Yeah. But right before he did a Portal short film that got a lot of attention, and then he did 10 Cloverfield Lane. Now he's doing like a lot of TV.
Oh, who's this?
Directed some Boys, directed some Stranger Things.
Ooh, look at this weirdo.
Oh yeah, this guy's cool.
Is he? It's like he looks the opposite of cool.
I'm gonna start dressing
friendly?
like him.
Oh, he's dancing? He's got mini... Are we talking? What's he doing?
This is one of those moments where it's like, surely this guy's gonna attack me at any moment, right? It's like how I sort of approached it. Like I think
Well, he has a green reticle, so...
Yeah. Well, I even just kept my gun focused on him the whole time, where I was like, "What are you doing? Like,
For
there's
sure.
no way that you're like a good guy here."
Yeah, it's like a weird, It's weird. He didn't give me anything, I don't think. He just kind of...
He's just here to dance, you know?
He just-
Sometimes you need that in a bleak
know.
world.
Yeah, some mild entertainment, and then he's like, all right, I'm going to sit back on all the bodies of all my victims.
He actually did give me something. That's why I'm kind of confused about what.
Did you have to keep talking to him before he ponied up?
Are there emotes? Do you have to dance with him?
Do I have emotes?
I didn't. You do, but I don't.
I
I
have a
didn't.
light. I just realized I have a light that I can turn on and off.
Oh yeah, I played.
There
There's
you
a
go.
whole section of the game that's like under. You're in like
Oh,
a
I do have
sewer,
emotes.
and I didn't realize I could turn my flashlight on. I fucking the whole section without my flashlight in, bro.
Wait, Pliggy's saying, Zachary Pliggy in chat saying I need to clap?
Really? I didn't
Oh,
do-
yeah.
Okay, so he's giving you something. Okay, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Right? Isn't he
Wait,
trying to hand you something?
Wait, is he? Oh,
I don't think
okay.
you need
I
to-
was in the
I don't think you need to
Cheer!
clap.
Oh, he's gotta go-
Clap, clap, clap.
magic.
I'm so
Isn't he
excited.
He's handing you that, right?
Wait, I want to see what happens when you clap.
You don't need to clap. I
No, you no.
Well, I want to clap for him anyway to
Marcus,
see if
still
he
listen to
reacts.
him. He's the devil.
mean, it is polite.
Wait, who's
to
the
clap.
devil? Him or Kyle?
In this scenario,
clap.
it's Kyle.
Wait, wait, let me check my quill. What does that do? Let's see. It doesn't matter what ink is used, the magic lies in the implement, not the medium. The portal could... Oh, do you think that's for the walls, maybe? Those walls that I keep seeing?
Those
Oh.
could be,
Because those look
Marcus.
like incomplete drawings. And maybe you have to
Maybe.
finish it or
There's-
something.
There's no way of knowing.
Hold on,
There's
let me-
absolutely-
Before we
I
test
love-
that, let me clap for him, because
Yeah,
he
you
did
can
help
check.
me out. Let me
Clap,
give him...
clap, clap, clap,
Well, I
clap.
can
clap.
cheer
I'm so
too.
excited.
A cheer would be more exciting than a clap.
Just shoot him. Don't clap.
Slow clap.
Oh, that's a
No
cheer
clap.
right there. Just no reaction from him.
I mean, that was my playthrough. I was like, thanks for the quill. Bye.
Great job,
So
man.
excited to see
You
what
really
happens.
did it. Oh yeah, he's like, can you leave now? I did. I gave you your
I
thing.
did
You
the
can-
thing.
God,
You
look
are
at-
so late.
That's a nice shot, though. Like, that'd be a good wallpaper, just him sitting on that pile of bones. I like, just like the way that's framed.
Yeah, it's cool.
Alrighty, so let's test it out here. Magic quill. Aha! Okay, he doesn't. I was gonna say, like, how does he know what it looks like? But it
Which
doesn't
is
need
also
to
very
know.
kind of Harry Potter-esque, you know.
Actually, yeah. it is.
Yeah, I really do
Press
like
the right
this.
brick to get into Diagon Alley.
We go from that to showing a plain old bandage.
Hey,
Bandages are
Blammers.
important. You know?
Alright, I need to heal up.
Blammer says, yay.
Yay, Game Informer. Hell
Yeah, Game Informer! Woo,
Sarah
Game
Quinn saying that
Informer's
was
great.
pretty. The wall thingy. It looks
Yeah.
elfin.
Mm.
What was
Did you try
uh-oh.
speaking Friend?
Is this a boss? This looks like a boss door. If so, I should probably...
I think that's where you came from, actually.
This golden door?
Yeah. So you have the look. If you look at the map,
Oh,
it has like a
that
built-in.
was- Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's red ahead of me. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to. Yeah. The boss doors look a little different. They look more foggy. That looks more crystally.
Gotcha. Postulant's Parlor. Oh. I didn't mean that.
Look at these cool guys. I'm sorry.
Minnie Elnef. Hello, Minnie Elnef. Thank you very much for shouting me out in particular. And I know, Pliggy, of course, Zachary Pliggy. Hello. It's nice to see people in the chat. It's nice to see people at Game Informer. It's nice to see the two of you guys, even though Kyle kind of looks like the devil right now.
I mean, that's just his true form.
That's true.
He's like a Frieza. He has like 5 different forms. We've only ever seen his like power saver form.
Remember the big twist of Resurrection after Marcus was that Frieza decided to train for the first time in his life?
Yes.
That's such a good.
You know, I
twist.
never saw that movie, but I watched it in Super where they basically did it again.
Oh, really?
Like they retold it as like a full-on arc.
Truly would put it in the top 10 movie experiences, like theater going experiences of my life, was going to see Resurrection F in theaters, because it was like everyone there was like a Dragon Ball like right? Like no one there was there by like, oh, what's playing at the theater? You know, everyone was made a plan to be there and watch the Dragon Ball, and everyone was hooting and hollering. It was a good old time.
Silk shirt just put his face on it.
It's basically it was like everyone. If you zoomed out of the theater, it all just was like a silk.
A lot of coordination. Good for them.
It's like the Barbie movie. Everyone wore pink. I saw.
love that.
I messed that one up. I should work there. I didn't get the memo on that one.
I literally
didn't wear
own no
pink
pink,
either.
I realized.
I did sit in a row at a party of Barbie fans, and they invited me into the fold by giving me a pink necklace. So I got
Aw.
pink eventually.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like a whole row of like mostly middle-aged women that were so excited. Like they were like a pep rally, literally, where they were cheering, and then they kept calling each other Barbie. Like every time one of their friends showed up in the theater, like Barbie, hey, we're up here, hey Barbie, and they kept calling me Ken because I was the
Okay.
only guy in the room.
Yeah,
That's
makes
good,
sense.
man.
Makes sense.
It was fun, and they
It's a fun time.
they were very nice. Like they kept reassuring me that they weren't gonna like talk through the whole movie because of how excited they were. They probably thought that I thought they were weird,
Yeah.
and they're like,
And
"No,
then
we're
they assured
cool."
you. They assured you that you were Knuff, right?
Yeah.
See, they hadn't seen the movie yet, so I don't think they knew to call me
They
that.
didn't know
But
that.
you saw they're selling
knew.
that. They're selling that hoodie now.
Of course, the second it was on screen, I knew they were selling that hoodie. I was like, yes, this is an advertisement for that hoodie that I've
Right.
paid for.
Are you gonna buy it? Would you wear it?
No, I'm not gonna wear that shirt.
What if it said you were on Kyle Nuff?
I'll know.
Would
Okay,
that
then
change
I'm
your
in.
mind?
To this incredibly confusing, like, what? What is your shirt saying?
you know the movie?
Yeah.
Remember
The Barbie movie?
It's kind of like that, but worse. Also, those doors look like there are something behind them because there's red behind them, but I can't open them yet. But this one's open. Yeah, that movie's good. I like
it was
Barbie.
great.
Had a good time.
Still got to go see Oppenheimer.
Oh, I wanted to see them back to back so bad.
That's
and
a
the fact that I
long
didn't,
day.
I'm upset.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I was gonna
I
do
don't
it.
think I could do it. That's all.
Yeah.
That's like minimum 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think
Oppenheimer, as much as I really loved it, it's a rough watch. Like it is very stressful the whole
Yes.
movie. Yeah,
Oh,
but it's-
really?
It is.
Yeah, but it's really good.
Yeah, it's so good. I was thinking when I came out of the weekend, I was like, I think I would watch the Barbie movie again, but not Oppenheimer again. But I liked Oppenheimer better as a movie.
I felt that way too, but now I'm like a week removed. I'm like, maybe I go see the 70s this time. Like
Have you looked? Like, do you have one of those near you?
we have a 70mm and we have an IMAX. We do not have the 70mm IMAX here. Does that make sense?
Yes, like it's like just let me heal, please.
Nope.
Just let me
Get out of there, Marcus! Run!
Oh, I'm
Don't
stuck.
be too
I
afraid.
gotta melee my way out of here.
You're up against the grave.
Jeez. Okay.
This ain't good, your character said.
See, it would be very helpful to have a dog right now.
Because there's basically 4 ways to see Oppenheimer, right? There's regular, just
Yep.
like your standard theater. There's 70mm. There's IMAX. And then there's 70mm IMAX. 70mm IMAX is there's like 20 in the United States.
This is like video game performance options. Like, do
I
you
know,
want to
it's
see
absurd.
Oppenheimer with performance mode, or do you
Uh-huh.
want quality mode? Which one do you?
But I did do IMAX, so I did see IMAX, which was it's intense. You
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't
sort
think a
of afraid to
biopic
see
would be intense, but it is intense.
It's weird because it's like, I mean, I guess it's like obviously an intense time in history, but it's like, you know how this ends. It's like,
Well, there
you know
were
how this
definitely
works
people
out.
who there were definitely people who didn't know how it ended, and there were definitely people who like went into Titanic not knowing how that ended. So
I would like to meet those people that watched it thinking it was a fictional story and had no idea what was happening.
Right.
I will say, Marcus, I don't want to spoil anything, but I bet Oppenheimer doesn't sort of conclude the way you think it does. It didn't for me,
Okay.
right? Like if that makes sense. Like the explosion is not the end of the film.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Was the explosion good though? 'Cause they really built out that
Oh,
explosion.
so good. It was good in a way I
Like,
was not expecting.
I'm like just hearing how it was like a practical effect and how he made it. Like I need to see that explosion really bad.
It's very good. Go see it. It's good.
I'm gonna see it. I gotta say it's like 3 hours and like a weeknight to go see it or something.
Call your Barbie crew. Be like, let's get it back together. Let's get the team back
Let's get
together.
some like 1940s suits and hats. Like, is there any dress code for Oppenheimer out there? Like,
weird hat, I guess.
Yeah. Like I couldn't tell if people were dressed up for Oppenheimer or not, but it's like,
Well,
is
you
that
gotta wear your-
person a fedora-wearing person, or
if
Well, it's more like a
Ken,
cowboy hat, right? It's not fedoras. I think are small.
what's Oppenheimer's first name? I forget.
John, right? Wait, really? They call him
Uh,
Oppie in the film.
they call him Offie? Yeah, I know that
Okay,
we
well,
should know his name.
What's
I'll call him Dave.
J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Okay.
So Julius is his first name, but no one calls him Julius.
so Jay or Opie? Opie is
Yeah,
nicknames.
or Oppie.
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 Sorry. The sequel to Chappie. I was gonna say if Ken is Knuff, then what is Oppenheimer? Like, what does his hoodie say?
Hop into opportunities.
Hopping to make a bomb.
Is there like an anxious depression pun we can make off of?
I mean, I think Oppenheimer's to bomb would be pretty on the nose.
I think he would just wear a shirt that says "Broken Man." I think is.
Help me, please. What have I created?
I mean, yeah. That's basically what the movie's about.
Okay.
Is it Oppenheimer or Oppenheimer? I'm pretty sure it's Oppenheimer.
I feel like
isn't
I've
it?
heard people say both.
I think in the movie they sort of lean on Opp.
Yeah.
Oh,
They call him Opp.
only as close
It's-
friends, right?
I mean, there's one point, and it's so good because it's like making such an interesting point where they're like cheering for Oppie in a very serious moment. Just, oh, this movie's good. So
Christopher Nolan
I
made a
think
good
a lot
movie.
of yeah. Good job. Finally.
About time, yeah. I mean, honestly, I did not really like Tenet that much. It was just incomprehensible.
I
Yeah.
feel like that was the general consensus.
Yeah, it was like.
I'm ready to watch it again. I've only watched it the one time, and I'm ready to kind of sit down with a notepad.
Take some notes.
But it is a
You
movie
could
that
just look up the Wikipedia synopsis. Seems to have it laid out for you.
Yeah.
Or at the end of the movie, you look at your notes and it's just a Tenet square.
God.
It is a movie that at least functioned from a set piece perspective. You're like, what I'm watching happening is cool, even if I'm not fully clear on what is happening.
The way that car went backwards is pretty neat.
Marcus, I didn't want to cut off Kyle while he was talking, but that was a really good, 3-shot in a row, 1-hit, 1-kill combo.
I'm glad somebody noticed. I didn't want to bring attention to it myself because that's a little vague.
Yeah, but it was really good. Anybody who missed it, go back and watch that part.
Yeah, we should clip that. I've only seen Tenet once too, and I actually watched it in the most un-Christopher Nolan way possible. Because remember how anal he was about the way that had to be, used and stuff. And the way I watched it was on an airplane in that tiny little screen. And I could feel his color draining from his face from wherever he was as I was watching that.
Yeah, I watched it on a big TV at home, and it was very much to my daughter. I was like, obviously, if you need something, let me know. But I would like to watch this on a if I can. It's kind of my goal.
See, many LF asking what Nolan movie is your favorite though. They're on Team Inception.
Wow. This is the
Honestly-
hipster pick.
Ooh.
But I'm a long time. I let go into Nolan before it was cool, right? I went and saw Insomnia in theaters because I was excited for the next Nolan movie. That's how cool I am, you guys. But truly, the one that I return to the most and just rewards the most rewatch for me is The Prestige.
Oh my god! I was gonna say the same thing, and I thought I was gonna be the weird hot take because no one ever talks about The Prestige, and
I love The Prestige.
I definitely have watched that more than any other Nolan movie. I adore that movie. It's one of those movies. If I see it on TV, I will sit down and start watching it. I love The Prestige.
Not to keep talking about Oppenheimer and pitching you, Marcus, I think you're pretty well sold on the movie. But it actually, it reminded me the most in terms of structure of The Prestige, where it is completely out of time, and it's little 2 to 3 minute pockets of life, without a sort of, the timeline only kind of makes sense in retrospect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which
It's
is
definitely one that you want to rewatch again to see what happened, but you don't want to rewatch again.
Again, that's every Christopher Nolan movie, right? It's you're gonna probably want to rewatch this.
And also the other, we even walked out of the theater talking to my brother. I think the one that it reminds me most of The Prestige is because both movies are just about men with these obsessions, right? That it's at the sort of the pursuing these obsessions at the detriment of their personal lives and their relationships and their lives and the world, right? Yeah, exactly. Come on. So if you like The Prestige, you'll like Oppenheimer for sure.
Yeah, but nuclear physics, basically magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Jill? What's your favorite?
I think it might be Oppenheimer now.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd want to sit on it a little more, but I don't think it's a bad choice for sure.
Jeez.
Marcus, you've got a new ability. That's exciting. You leveled up. I want to celebrate that milestone that you've crossed.
We're proud of you.
We only go up here. We keep reaching. On the east side. Finally got a P. This is a very plain layout, but it's got a lot of locked doors. So you gotta really kind of
grid.
Yeah, you kind of gotta find the cracks in the walls, so to speak. See, that door's open, but then the door behind it's closed. And I'm wondering if anything I'm doing is changing. Am I supposed to do something to open some of these doors?
I don't know. I mean, because the layouts are, randomized to a degree. So
Right.
this is a different structure than when I played it. But it's not like a radical randomization though, right? I'm seeing a lot of familiar things. But...
Hold on, this guy he's gonna get shot. Right here, watch this.
I believe you.
Boom! Look at that. Never saw it coming. Even his friends didn't react. They didn't see it coming either. They're like, "Oh, Steve is still up there. We're gonna go hang out and go see Oppenheimer after this." They don't realize that Steve is crossed into another plane of existence.
Right. Steve was just so excited for that movie.
He's like, "I've set aside 3 hours after this shift of watching this weird temple."
I got temple shift, you guys. Let's just wait until
That's my
7.
reward. It's like, I hate this duty, but you know what? At least I get to see Oppenheimer afterwards. That's all I want. I would like to see these guys take up an entire row of Barbie and they dye their wings pink.
Well, they should sit in the back row, just to be polite.
Just to be polite, yeah.
Oh, the wings are getting
The thing is, the more I watch this game continue, the more the wings start to creep me out. Like at first I'm like, oh, they're so pretty and sort of ethereal and stuff, but now they're looking more and more like the Last of Us kind of spores in the movie. Or TV show.
I still haven't seen it.
It's good.
I saw Twisted Metal. That was surprisingly good.
That's what I keep hearing. The emphasis being on surprising.
Have you watched it yet? So apparently, Kyle, I think it looks like they released the entire show at once.
Oh,
I've
right,
heard people saying, yeah, 'cause I heard people saying they're like, oh, I watched the first 2 episodes tonight or something like that. Did you watch it yet?
It's on Discord.
Marcus is
Oh, okay.
gone.
Oh wait, you guys are gone.
No, we're
Can
here.
you hear us?
Oh, I can
hear
hear you.
us?
I can't see you. Hold up, what happened?
Oh, you're still playing the game though. The stream.
Yeah,
is
you're
still-
doing
I
great.
still hear you. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, there we go.
I'll
Oh, wait,
keep an
I'm
eye out
gone.
and make sure nothing hits you.
My camera's gone.
Yeah, I mean, we've all just disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm still getting attacked. Hold on. 'Cause these guys,
I mean, the gameplay is still there. We're still
Yeah,
watching.
you're doing
Yeah, and
great.
I can still hear you, and I guess everyone can still hear you too.
Well, I mean, actually, the timing is not terrible because we were gonna stream till 4:30 anyway. and
Yeah,
it's
hold on,
like
let me-
4:25. If you can't do a quick fix, we can always just call it here.
I just got stabbed in the chest, and I'm dead. What just happened?
Yeah.
It's like it's. Also, I love how violently the crystal just ejects you. Like it's like really kicking you
Yeah.
down. Like, get out of here, loser.
It's funny when you invite other people into your game, it does that too. So it's just like, get in here and play with my game.
Oh,
Yeah, like they basically like Uncle Phil you when you threw Jatty Jeff out of the house. Hold on, let me. My webcam just like shut off randomly. I think that's why. But it's weird that you guys aren't showing up though, because obviously I can see you guys on Discord.
Yeah. Mini Elnef says that we all went to the 5th dimension and are about to start knocking books down. And like, we're in a sort of library-ish zone, so we could in fact just be knocking books over onto wings so that
Creating
we could be helping
patterns
Marcus,
on
we
the
just
shelves.
choose not to.
Yeah.
All right, I think. Here we go. Sort of.
I guess you're back.
I'm back.
You're back. You're back on Discord. Are you back on Twitch? No. Okay.
I am
Or
on
Marcus?
Twitch. You guys are not. When I brought up the Windows and Twitch, it only brought me back for some reason.
Okay. I think this is really it. Like, Marcus, he didn't get the game on PC, so he didn't want to play with us, and now he's
Oh,
showing
wait,
his true
hold up.
colors. He doesn't even want to be seen with us.
There it is.
Oh, now
We
we're
did it!
Well,
Or
Jill's back.
I'm back. Yay! Hello, everyone. I'm glad I could be here with you.
There we go. What? That was so weird. I don't even know what happened. It just suddenly it was like nothing. I didn't get any window or error or anything like that. Okay, that was odd.
weird.
Yeah, I guess this is a good stopping point. Getting killed.
Yeah.
Now that we're all back.
Getting killed and then weird tech thing. But yeah, Remnant 2, everyone. It's out now.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future we'll do this again and we'll play all 3 of us and we can see.
Yes.
Put our minds and skills to the test together. But
Yeah.
thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back with another stream Friday with a Super Replay. And check out GameInformer.com. And thanks again, Jill, for checking us out.
Yep.
Go ahead and actually, you got some cool stuff going on. Do you want to
I got all
Flux
kinds of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, plug away.
Go check out theindieinformer.com. I'm doing streams, podcast now weekly with an amazing crew of indie creators. Mike Towndrow, Janet Garcia, and Jenny Wyndham. So please come check out the streams that I do Friday afternoons at 2 p.m. Come check out the website, read all kinds of cool, fun things. I just updated all my indie releases. So see what's coming up.
Nice. What's the name of your Twitch channel?
It's Twitch/the Indie Informer, I imagine.
Okay.
I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find it.
Yeah, follow us on Twitch. I'm at Finruin, Finruin, and the Indie Informer is Indie_Informer.
Good stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, go check that out. And yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
See ya.